Hello, and welcome back to Let's Replay Mystery Case Files Return to Ravenhearst. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part 6. Let's go visit a toy store and see a teddy bear filled with 100% asbestos. I guess Charles wanted to play the long game and kill him with giving them cancer in their later years. I don't know. Hey, got the old fuse now. We can power up the fuse box in the general store. It's pretty creepy, though, that all the dolls are blinking in this scene. I look all over, and I'm literally over the fountain pen. There's like creepy twin dolls there. There's a balloon you can bop. And this guy who you can rock back and forth. Then there's a stove. Just wanna burn our hands, we can. Because that sizzling sound indicates we're touching it each time. And there's some dolls here we can rock back and forth. And doll's head in a vise for some reason. I guess maybe this is like where Charles built his doll. The dolls in this room. Hey, get a hammer. That's gotta be a Shining reference. Them saying, come play with us. And they're twins. Okay, there's the apple. I was about to say, okay, I'm ready to get a hint. But don't need to. There's a phone that's missing power. A strange telephone sits upon the back wall of an eerie workroom. Various strings of digits are noted nearby. Phone numbers? The phone appears to be connected to the back door in some fashion. I've jotted down the number sequences. Maybe one has some relevance. The ominous sounds I originally attributed to wind are now heard more frequently as I move deeper into the subterranean space beneath the mansion. It's clearly the phantom voices of Rose and her tormented children begging for help. Now, I don't know what's up with this, like, the colors are just shifting so much, but down here, like, there isn't any light flickering or anything. There's a telephone box crawling with roaches. There's a teddy bear who's being tortured for some reason. And there's good old Whack-A-Troll. Yeah, this game is the one disadvantage of having a computer that runs this game super fast. Because when it couldn't even run the game at a smooth frame rate and was running at like 10 FPS or something, like this was much easier. It is a fun game, it's just whack-a-mole, but... Oh, excuse me, this is Whack-A-Troll, a totally unique concept. But it's still fun. It's not really much of a puzzle, more of a skill game, but... it's still enjoyable. Yeah, 130. Beat that high score. Wow. And then if you want, you can just keep on playing for fun. So that's pretty nice. But anyway, there's the school. What did the pen say to the pencil? So what's your point? Why did the teacher wear sunglasses? Because his class was so bright. What object is king of the classroom? The ruler. Ugh, that's enough. Go inside already. Fine, one more. Why were the teacher's eyes crossed? She couldn't control her pupils. Hilarious, isn't it? And the rocking horse you can rock. And in here, there's like nothing really in here. It's so dark. Though every once in a while, Gwen and Charlotte actually do appear in the window here. See? Spooky. It's not every time, and in fact it was just when I was recording the non-commentary playthrough of this game, I even learned that they could do that and show up there, because as you can see, it's pretty rare. And then here, there's something, but can't do anything with it quite yet. So anyway, since the school's power is out, let's go back to Roseville and put the fuse in. I don't know why we couldn't just take one of the fuses from somewhere else, from one of these other places, and put it in. I guess maybe we're afraid of electric shock doing that, which is probably a good reason to not want to do it. Or maybe, like, the master detective's afraid if they removed one of the fuses from another spot, it would be something essential or, like, create an alarm that would alert like Victor or Charles or something like that. But now, this is a hidden object scene for a typewriter key, but it's not actually a typewriter key that you need, because it doesn't solve the puzzle. That's one thing I don't get, is like you need to find some of the missing typewriter keys, but not all of the missing typewriter keys are actually needed. And I know where the arrowhead is this time. And like, this is a poster for ladies' knickerbockers. Ooh, how scandalous having a poster for ladies' knickerbockers in this game. Whew. And then there's Dr. DeMarco's crushed bath salt. I'm not entirely sure what bath salt is, but I think it's different from the bath salts I'm thinking of. Now this one, you need the M key. Well, you get the M key from it, but you don't need the M key. And hide the leg bone on the woman's leg. Really smart placement. But it is interesting that the unique typewriter key is what you actually find in the hidden object scene. It's not just some generic typewriter key that doesn't say anything on it. And while we're here, give a few more breaks. Now we can go back and look, it's all lit up. Can ring the school bell and have a map of the UK. Well, not even the full UK, just England and Scotland, and just write Blackpool on it. And then there's these paper chain things, so it's cool to know that even like 100 years ago people were still making these things for Christmas time in elementary school. There's a skeleton, and knowing Charles, that's probably not some replica or anything, but a real skeleton from some dead body. Charlotte wrote her name into this. And I don't know what the heck this thing is supposed to be. It sure is creepy, though. Okay, I have 7 items to find, and I wasn't able to find any of them. Sheesh. I wonder who this person is supposed to be. Just some generic old-timey photograph they found. I guess that's a witch, so that just looked like a little statue. It wasn't really noticeable what it was supposed to be. I wonder who Kevin is. Just someone who got too close to Ravenhearst Manor? This will be you. I will not escape. Someone had painted over it. So let's get that off and get the second number puzzle of the game. Luckily, I remembered seeing an empty slot in the fuse box back in the general store. Replacing the missing fuse has lifted the darkness and allows closer inspection of an old schoolhouse. Rose's daughters must have spent many hours in this cold, dark place. An intentionally nondescript map suggests Charles's aim to limit his captives' knowledge of their location. Children? Info missing on map. And even though the game explicitly points out that, oh, you can see the ghosts in the window on occasion, I never noticed that. Which is weird. And then there's, like, this place. Oh, let's see what's in the post. Somerset funeral mass held. An open coffin funeral was held this afternoon at the home of Reginald Somerset of 649 South Shore for his wife Rose and his daughters Charlotte and Gwendolyn. The 3 individuals have remained missing since August 6, 1895. In one of the most unusual police cases the Blackpool authorities have ever seen. A stoic Mr. Somerset delivered the eulogy and stressed the ceremonious burial will bring great relief to family members who have longed for closure in this tragic manner. The investigation becomes more fantastic with every step. I currently find myself at the rear of a... Yes, thank you, twins, for singing and interrupting me. At the rear of a large cave, staring in disbelief at a life-size gingerbread cottage. A sign listing the do's and don'ts for Rose's twin daughters stands beside a rocky lane leading to the front door of the small house. The news clipping found outside the cottage paints a dismal conclusion to the Somerset missing persons case. Little did the poor man know that his wife and daughters were being held captive by Charles just a few miles outside town. Yeah, I doubt this is real gingerbread. I'm sure it's just some, like, facade made to look like gingerbread, because surely in 100 years it would have all rotted away otherwise. But Charles, I guess just to be creepy, even made the gingerbread man crying. 8 simple rules for incarceration of my twin daughters. Absolutely no outside communication. Don't touch the locks, you little creeps. Children remain inside when not working on the device. Keep it down. Daddy has a headache and works long hours. I built that giant dollhouse, now go play in it. Escape is completely overrated. No broccoli until you finish your cauliflower. The beating of your hearts shall fuel my essence. Well, we'll investigate the gingerbread cottage in the next part, so like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you then.